Alright, this is Kyle. I basically thought that I'd have a go at another Q&A because A, I was bored, and B, the last one was pretty shit. This one may not be much better, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, and by the way, the gameplay in this is like my first game on COD 4 in a while, so it's not bad, it's not brilliant, it's just irrelevant, it's just like a visual really. Right, the first question would be from Matt, at MattSack. By the way, I'm not putting like little pictures on the screen because I'm just too lazy, I can't be fucked. But he says, would you have a threesome with your mum and dad for £10 million? Well, if it's for 10 million, then yeah, fuck it. Like, hopefully by this point, I've got a brother and I've got two sisters, so like I would hope by this point that my mum would be pretty slack, so like she might not even feel me going in anymore. Like, and as long as eye contact was very minimal, maybe just a bit every now and again, then I think that I'd be able to do it, especially for that amount of money. Next question. This one is from Adrian, or AD, or at Polish on Twitter. He says, what would your dream clip be? Well, I can't say that I really fantasise about Call of Duty clips, but if I had to, then my ideal clip, which would like essentially be the greatest clip ever, would be a triple, but it'd be on Nucking Foob or Marcus, it'd be on Elab and Chai, because then it would be like a small downgraded virtual version of a Cambodian massacre, and you cannot really top that no matter how hard you try. Next question is from Sinja Rages, and he says, did Dara fuck his cousin? Now, there's been like a lot of speculation around Dara and his cousin fucking tendencies, but like no one's ever been like quite sure whether he has or not, but I'm like 90% sure it's true. I remember one time when we were sat in Xbox Live Party and he was just like sat there going through his general routine of like missing a kill cam and then getting angry, and then like we just heard, he started to get really angry, and then we heard his cousin in the background, and it went from him just saying like, oh hi Dara, you alright? And Dara being like, oh yeah. It was like you could feel the heat. You could feel the rage building inside ever since he missed that shot off top of Favela. But then, like, we just started to hear his pleading, like his cousin just begging. And, like, this is when we got a bit creeped out and left, but I never know how that ended. And to be honest, I don't really want to, because I think he's a bit of a sick cunt, to be honest. Like, I've always had my suspicions, but that pretty much just topped it off for me. Next question, which is also relevant to Dara and his cousin, is from Chai, and he says, can I shag Dara's cousin? Well, the funniest part of his story is Dara's cousin has been missing for quite some time. Whether he's just like got lost somewhere, like maybe gone away and has not told anyone, or he's like currently residing underneath Dara's patio, I don't actually know. But if you find him, then go for it. Fuck it. Dara's already been through him by the sounds of it anyway, so why not another? Anyway, moving off the topic of Dara's cousin and onto the topic of Jambe, Sam at Yet says, other than him looking like a chemotherapy patient, what are your thoughts on Jambe? Well, I don't really have any thoughts on Jambe, but my thoughts are more with like the people that he's hurt. Like for example, Cherry, like when he picked her up from the Favela swing set, she did not know what she was getting herself in for. She thought that, well, as far as I know, she thought it was just a normal guy, you know, just like quite friendly, like not much to think of, but then next thing you know, he's fucking slipping raw hypno in the koala pops, and you can't be having that really, can you? Next question is from Nucking Foob or Marcus, and he says, what is the best present you have ever received? I'll have to base this on the time of getting it, but the best present I've ever received, I don't know if you'll ever seen like the advert for it back in the day, but you used to be able to get like a remote control Dragonfly. I don't know if you can still get it now. And for the first 20 minutes of me owning that Dragonfly, I was having like the greatest time ever on my birthday. And then within 20 minutes, I flew it in at fucking road and it broke. But for like from the initial time that I got it, that was the best present I had received at the time. Next question would be from Robert Blake. I'm not going to bother answering his question because he's not like really worthy of words. But he said, is Gurinder Kumar black or brown? I would say he's more brown, but he would probably prefer to be brown than have diabetes, you fat fucking cunt. Anyway, the next question is from Grind, and he says, how much for a bag of Catters? If you don't know what Catters, that is also known as MCAT, and like I get mine off Ashley Bales, so I'd say it cost me like a fiver or something, 'cause we're pretty tight. Like if you could see me right now, I'm making that. You know that when you loop one finger over the other, that's what me and Ashley Bales like that. We're like two peas in a pod, so like I get a discount, but I haven't really bought off him recently because he just parties too hard for me. He's been like mixing it with like fucking ketamine and meth and shit, so no, I just don't really bother with it anymore. Except when we get on cam and get pissed every now and again on weekend, but that's about it. Next question would be from 1 minute, I've lost it. It would be from Foy, and he says, What has been your favourite clan to be in so far and why? Well, I would have to say Synergy, because that's like the one I generally had most fun in. Like ages ago when I were in that, if you don't know already. Before like it was full of toothless fucking chavs. Well, not all of them are, some of them are alright, I'll take that back. Some of them are proper fucking giggers. I would have I might have potentially said Obey, but it did get a bit weird. Like whenever I went on Skype, there'd be like Jambi like, how old are you? And like at first I thought I was taking piss while that played along. I was like, oh, I'm 12, and then he was like, can I have your number? And I'm like, kind of blocked him after that. But other than that, I enjoyed being an Obey. Yeah, it was good. Right, I've legitimately got a question from Ashley Bales, and he says, how old is your sister? Ashley, will you please just stay away from my sister, alright? I mean, like, I know you are potentially the biggest player in Hull, whoever you're from, and I know I'm cool with that, whatever, but it's like, just leave my sister out of it, because I know what you like. Like, Ashley Bales walks into, like, a club, yeah, every girl, like, their pants just hit the fucking ground. They're all automatically fingered with his mental capacity, just like, he doesn't even have to physically put his fingers in, and they are fingered. That is what Ashley Bales does. He comes, he sees, he fingers. It's what he does. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up now anyway, because I'm not really sure how his videos will do. Like, if you enjoyed it, obviously, then like and comment and etc. So then I can get an idea of whether I should make them longer, or like even bother to make them again. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.